135 years ago, in 1886, one of the most powerful earthquakes hit the east coast of the U.S., causing serious damage in Charleston. Now historians and geologists take a look back at what was lost.
So if we turn a few pages, we get to the earthquake of 1886.
Stepping back in time to 135 years ago today. All over the city of Charleston, you can still see the scars of the earthquake.
Families, rich and poor, black and white, all suffered in some way.
Falling bricks, 2 collapsed roofs. Historian Nick Butler, who works at the Charleston County Public Library, says the earthquake killed a total of 83 people in Charleston.
People died from injuries received, and then exposure and shock.
Records proving that people not only died during the earthquake, but in the days and weeks after.
And then there were people who died from fever and from exposure to the elements, because after the earthquake, there were many people, there were hundreds of people living in the streets and living in parks in Charleston and, struggling to find food and shelter.
Dr. Stephen Jamay with the College of Charleston Geology Department has been studying earthquakes in the Charleston area for years.
Very large earthquake. Now, Charleston was much smaller than it is today. And also, it wasn't centered on the Charleston.
As for the earthquake yet to come, experts say we should take a lesson from history.
Know that some places are going to suffer more than others. And people can now build that into the preparations that they're making for when that next big earthquake comes.
We have a link where you can find data on recent or historic earthquakes down below. In downtown Charleston, Christina Lobo, Count on 2.